closed roof here in Milwaukee. We're almost ready for baseball from American Family Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the second inning in his last start and took a loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Defoe.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Bryan Reynolds. He doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything's in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Bryan Reynolds comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
At the plate now is Ke'Bryan Hayes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Chad Kuhl will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now to the plate here is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Oliva moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this team could really benefit if Kolten Wong can get it going. He's really struggled. If you look at his last 10 ball games, his on-base percentage is under 200. For him to be under 200 getting on base, that tells you all you need to know. He needs to turn it around and turn it around fast.
And here he is right on cue. He's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We are still scoreless. Stepping up is Jared Oliva. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jared Oliva.
First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. Oliva, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Wong is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Next up is Eric Gonzalez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. Fouled away. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here is Keston Hiura. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 0 for 5. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. And able to execute and drive the baseball.
Daniel Vogelback's next, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Frazier will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. Will move to the third with no score. So now into the box is Adam Frazier. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
To the plate now, Chad Kuhl. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The count now at 2-2. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Bucks go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here is Avisail Garcia. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
Avisail Garcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Plate now, Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Swung on and grounded to the second baseman, Defoe. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Eric Lauer.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. and that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Into the box now, D. Strange Gordon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. So next to bat will be Ke'Bryan Hayes. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 14. Jared Oliva.
Next up, Jared Oliva grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Colton Wong. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard, deep into left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One-0 count. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So first and second with 1 down, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Brewers,
So here is Daniel Vogelback. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in once again is Travis Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Oliva will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisayi. Garcia.
And stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 2-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
At the plate, Narvaez, as the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 52, Eric Lauer.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for one. So here now's the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
Chad Kuhl.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Wilmer Defoe. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. One and one the count now. Now the pitch.
Ball 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Wong is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, D. Strange Gordon.
The shortstop, D. Strange Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
That's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Up next to the left field.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Next, it'll be Keston Hiura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
0-1, no play.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Down the third baseline. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Now at the plate is Jared Oliva. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So the next to bat will be Jacob Stallings. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eric Gonzalez singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Wong will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now into the box, Daniel Vogelback, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The first baseman, number 20.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Smoke toward the hole. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The 1-0.
Nope.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Next to hit is Avisail Garcia, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
The left fielder, Adam Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And a slow curveball in there for strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Anthony Alford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Pittsburgh, number 6, Anthony Alford.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go Wilmer Defoe. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Yardley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Standing in now, Bryan Reynolds. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. He is out.
Great play right there. Usually the rule of thumb, it has to be a bullet for you to leave your feet and still complete the double play. Got the out at first base after the dive. I like it.
So stepping in is Ke'Bryan Hayes. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Austin Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Austin Davis.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Pena.
From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
At the plate now, he's Strange Gordon, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Colton Wong will stand in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Strange Gordon, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Gonzalez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in next, Christian Yelich. He grounded out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jared Oliva.
The right fielder, 14, Jared Oliva.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Count even at 2-2. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Into the box, Eric Gonzalez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia on the run, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eric Lauer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chad Kuhl pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They gon' stick it with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.